Hello YouTube, Honest Misplay here. I've been really wanting to start making YouTube videos for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community and kind of see if I can attempt to branch out there if at all possible. This is going to be a little bit of a video about myself, and but mostly it's going to be about this upcoming September 1st format. I'm really ready to play in it. I think it's going to be a really good format, and there's going to be a lot of fun things going on. The main deck that I think I'm going to make in this format is going to be Elemental Heroes, particularly a Hero Lives Bubble Beat build. The deck's just really explosive and fast, and as far as fun-wise, it's a pretty fun, consistent OTK to play if you're into those kind of things. I like fast decks personally, and that's something I've always enjoyed doing. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get to the deck profile real fast, and then talk about some things. If the ban list, that's Satoshi or whatever his name, I've seen some YouTube videos on his ban list from Worlds or whatever. If it's accurate, this will be the list that I'm playing. I've already made the tweaks to the deck and created a somewhat of a side deck, and I'll go ahead and show that real fast. So yeah, I'm recording off my laptop, so it's not going to be the best quality, but you should be able to tell what most of these cards are. I run one Stratos, searcher of the deck. If you play Elemental Heroes, you know you have to play them. I play the triple Bubble Man to make it Bubble Beat, triple Alias, standard. Also, I play the two Solemn Warning, or not Solemn Warning, Super Polymerization. Sorry about that. This deck, if in my opinion, now that Esquardo's out, or whatever the Dark Elemental Hero's name is, this is kind of a staple, and you really honestly need to consider playing this card. It's just too good not to play. It opens up a lot of OTK options, and not being able to respond to this card pretty much is makes it a pseudo spell speed 3 is what most people say. Instant fusion, because I tech in Carbon, whatever his name is a level 4 warrior fusion, 1500 attack. I can't remember his name. Carbanola Warrior, is that it? Anyway, I only run one instant fusion. It's a good tech. If you don't have the Bubble Man, or if there's no way, if you want to go for the Blade Armor Ninjas faster and your Excaliburs, this card can help you get to that. Staple Dark Hole. The deck's kind of, my profiles are going to be a little unorthodox. Didn't really separate it that well. But Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Book of Moon, Heavy Storm, triple Night Beam. Night Beam's really good. It's another one of those cards that, in my opinion, is pseudo spell speeds. The only reason I say that is because they can't respond to the card that you target with this effect. So it's actually pretty good. Other cards can target to that, but the card you activate it on can't be targeted. So if you use Night Beam on their face down Call to Honda, they can't chain Sangan and go major plus on you. So it's a perfect 1-for-1. But anyway, a different subject for a different video. 2 Hero Lives, or not Hero Lives, Warrior Returning Live. I'm really sorry about the stuttering. This card, in my opinion, if you use it correctly in this deck, is pretty much Monster Reborn. And I think 2's good. 1 is a little, you don't ever draw 1, but 2 is good enough for me. 3 would be too many. So that's why I run those. They also grab back your Stratos and top deck for Bubble Man, and just, it's a really good card in this deck. You should always run Warrior Returning Live. Triple, or 2, it was triple, Hero Lives. If you go second, and you got the right setup, this card can create OTKs with Stratos, and it's just a perfect card for Elemental Heroes. It's another search card in my opinion. Staple in Heroes, Miracle Fusion. I run 3 of those. It's basically when you top deck it. If you have the graveyard setup, it's just Monster Reborn. Triple Gemini Spark, combo with the Alias. It's like Icarus Attack. It's just really, really good. Good, perfect 1-for-1 card if used correctly. Rhoda, Search Engines, and 2 Emergency Call. Putting this card to 2, I honestly don't believe did anything, because we have our 2. We still run 3 Stratos, and this is what most people are running anyway. So yeah, or not 3 Stratos, but the 3 emergency calls. Double MST. I just don't like back row. It's a really trainable quick play, and I would run 3, but I side in the 3rd. Torrential Tribute, slow down the format, and it has synergy with the Shining, so that's why I run Torrential over Mirror Force. I wanted to run Mirror Force to not clear my own board, but this card overall is better. Solemn Brigade, Solemn Judgment stops. Whoa. Solemn Judgment will stop pretty much anything, and the 2 Solemn Warnings are for monster removal. Pretty good. 2 Call of the Haunteds. This card loves Stratos. Call of the Haunted is perfect for this deck, especially if you want to get in those fast OTKs. And my favorite card in the deck, honestly, would have to be Compulsory Evacuation Device. I wanted to run 3, but it just seemed a little cloggy. But I really love this card for most of these formats that it's been in, because you play it and it pretty much guarantees to get a monster off the board. And with the OTK deck, that's really what you want, is those monsters off the board. Yeah. So that's the deck profile. Side deck's kind of geared towards my meta a little bit, and it's just overall just what I wanted to throw in there to make it kind of not have too many bad matchups. 1 Public Plant. In the mirror match, you can grab their Stratos, you can grab their heroes and exceed with them. I like it over Mind Control because, in most other matchups, you wouldn't want to Mind Control anything but level 4s. So you wouldn't really want to Mind Control. Like, I just believe that this card overall is better than Mind Control, because there's nothing that heroes really have that can negate it. So it's really good against the mirror match. Take out Logias and stuff. I want to run Snowman Eater, but Warrior Lady's level 4, and I believe that it adds more synergy to the deck. It's Rhoda. You can use it with Rhoda, and it's Warrior Light, so it has a little bit more synergy with this deck, I believe, than Snowman Eater. So that's why I'm running Warrior Lady, but just 1. 1 DD Crow. 2 Effect Veiler. I would side in 3, but the only matchups I really want to use this against is windups, because my side deck kind of hurts Inzectors as it is. So I'm not really scared of Inzectors. Plus, I'll beat down on them too fast. And I want to run 3 Effect Veiler in the side, but I only have 2 right now, so 2 Effect Veiler. 1 Chain Disappearance. Inzectors, anything that runs Tour Guide. Just a really solid card overall. Can really mess up plans, decks, and strategies. Rivalry of Warlords. This card's really, really good. I guess you can use it against windups, but there are a lot of decks, to a degree, Chaos Dragons, that this card just really gets some work. You can really control the board because pretty much everything you run is a warrior, and everything you exceed for is a warrior, so this card really does not get in the way. 2 Bottomless Trap Hole. Chaos Dragons mainly in the mirror match. This card's just really good. I don't want to main deck it though, because in all honesty, I just would rather run the compulsories because they're a guaranteed monster off the field removal thing or whatever. But I'll side in Bottomless, especially against the Chaos Dragon matchup, hitting their Light Pulsars and Red MDs. It's just really good. 2 Macrocosmos. Inzector matchup, this can really shut them down. It can hurt me a little bit, but not as bad as them, especially because I don't really need the graveyard except for the Miracle Fusions, which I would side out for this, obviously. But yeah, I can explode with my Exceeds faster than they can get past my Macrocosmos. Guaranteed they don't have the MST. So yeah. A 3rd MST, back row removal, especially against those, the mirror match and everything. 1 Smashing Ground. Thunder King Ryo would really mess me up a little bit, so this card can just go ahead and just smash it out of the way. Really good. And the same principles behind Soul Taker. In the mirror match, it's really good. Plus, you can make forced timing loss on a lot of monsters, so it's just really good overall. And 3rd Super Polymerization, strictly for mirror match. This card is just really good in the mirror match. Just busted. But yeah, that's the deck profile. What do you think? If the list is correct, I believe that this deck's actually going to do really good. I've been playtesting on Dueling Network, and it really hasn't given me any problems. And I don't see too many flaws with it, other than what heroes I've always had the problems with. So yeah, Spirit Reaper can still get in the way, and other cards like that. But yeah, sorry that this video took a little while for the deck profile, but I want to upload and post more. I'm gonna try to at least post weekly or so. And when I get a better camera besides my webcam on my laptop, I want to make some videos at locals. So yeah, I'll show a little bit of my life as far as this game and how it's involved. I don't know if I'm going to be going any regionals this year or YCS. I'm pretty much strictly a local player right now. But if the opportunity arises and I don't have work or if I'm not busy with anything, I'd like to go ahead and try to go to some of those bigger events. But yeah, tell me what you think about the deck profile. I know I didn't show the extra deck, but that's because the extra deck's pretty much just going to be, which I don't have them right now because I haven't bought the tins. I'm buying them tonight. Excalibur, I'm going to be running 2 of those. If you know Elemental Heroes, you know pretty much what you need to run. 3 Shining, 2 Absolute Zeros, that kind of stuff. They squad all the, Omni Heroes. But yeah, as far as Exceed wise, I pretty much run Excalibur and Blade Armor Ninjas. I really want to get my OTKs in there, and Utopia, but Utopia is kind of a staple now in the extra decks, I guess. But yeah, tell me what you think about the deck profile, and hope you had fun watching this video. And I was a little nervous, but I'm sorry about that. Anyway, video's ending now. Later, YouTube.